Welcome to BodyMaitre podcast, where we explore healing, self-discovery, and the art of balancing your four bodies: spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. I'm your host, Darreck, and in today's episode, we'll uncover one of the most invisible yet powerful patterns that block human potential: self-limitation. We'll explore what self-limitation really is, how it hides inside your consciousness, and how to release these invisible walls that hold you back from living your highest truth. What is self-limitation? Self-limitation isn't something the world imposes on you. It's something you unconsciously place upon yourself. It's the inner voice that says, "I can't. It's too hard. Maybe I'm not meant for more." These patterns form from past experiences, fear of rejection, or inherited beliefs. They create an invisible ceiling between who you are and who you could become. Psychologist Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." That's exactly what self-limitation is. An unconscious, self-directed fate. You may think the world is blocking you, but in truth, it's your hidden programming doing it for you. Let's bridge psychology and spirituality for a moment. Carl Jung viewed self-limitation as part of the shadow, the repressed part of our psyche that holds everything we deny or disown. When you suppress your power, creativity, or confidence, those energies sink into the shadow. And as Jung pointed out, what remains unconscious will rule your life. Spiritual teacher Dr. Dyer approached this from a higher consciousness perspective. He said, "The only limits you have are the limits you believe." In other words, your external life is simply mirroring your internal beliefs. Change your inner frequency, and you automatically change your outer experience. So Jung helps us understand where these limits come from, the shadow and the unconscious. And Dyer reminds us that we can transcend them through awareness, choice, and spiritual alignment. When combined with the BodyMaitre 4-body system, this creates a full-spectrum healing map, from the deep unconscious shadow to the energetic frequencies that shape your reality. Let's briefly look at how self-limitation hides within each of your four bodies. Spiritual body, past life vows, karmic memories, or ancestral imprints that say, "Stay small to stay safe." Mental body, limiting beliefs, doubts, and mental over-control that create an inner ceiling. Emotional body, fear of rejection, guilt for shining, or feeling unworthy of expansion. Physical body, resistance, fatigue, or freeze responses that mirror the inner blockage. All four layers vibrate together to form your current level of reality. A YouTube subscriber once wrote to me and said, "Darreck, I feel like I'm constantly holding myself back. I've been working hard, but nothing seems to move. I feel like nobody." So we did a 4 bodies dowsing research, and the findings were spiritual body, past lives influences, mental body, self-limitation, mental body, blocks to say no, emotional body, feeling restricted, physical body, poor me idea. Let's unpack how these energies interact and reinforce one another. Spiritual body, past lives, influences. The soul carries old memories of being suppressed or punished for power or visibility. In those lifetimes, safety was tied to invisibility. Now, even though she's working hard, her spiritual energy still whispers, "It's safer not to be seen." This becomes the energetic blueprint of self-limitation. Mental body, self-limitation, and blocks to say no. The mental body translates this spiritual imprint into thoughts like, "I shouldn't disappoint others," "It's selfish to say no," or "I don't deserve recognition." Her inability to say no causes her to overgive, overwork, and underreceive, constantly draining energy that could have gone toward her own growth. This creates an illusion of stagnation, working hard but never progressing. Emotional body, feeling restricted. Emotionally, she feels trapped, as though every step forward hits an invisible wall. She experiences guilt and sadness, feeling unseen and unsupported. This emotional vibration of restriction mirrors the mental program of limitation, reinforcing it through the heart. Physical body, poor me idea. Finally, at the physical etheric level, these accumulated energies manifest as fatigue, tension, and a victim-like heaviness, the poor me vibration. This energy says, I'm trying, but life is unfair. It's the emotional exhaustion of someone who's been fighting invisible chains. The result? All four bodies align in a feedback loop of limitation, a spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical echo chamber that keeps her small. How these energies work together. The past life influence sets the foundation of fear. The mental body reinforces that fear with beliefs. The emotional body reacts with guilt and restriction, and the physical body manifests the exhaustion and poor me state. All four bodies are saying the same message in harmony. It's safer to stay unseen. This is how the multidimensional energy of self-limitation operates. Once these energetic imprints were identified and cleared, her soul's message can be changed to, "It is safe for me to be seen. I honor my truth and create space for my growth. I am worthy of recognition, progress, and expansion." And as Wayne Dyer reminded us, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Now, I invite you to reflect. Do you ever feel like you're working hard, but life isn't moving? Do you find it difficult to say no or set boundaries? Do you feel invisible or unappreciated despite your efforts? If so, these may be signs of self-limiting energies operating beneath the surface. Awareness is your first act of liberation. As Jung would say, bring it into the light. Let's close this episode with a healing affirmation. I now release all self-limiting patterns, vows, and beliefs across all lifetimes and dimensions. I am safe to be visible, powerful, and free. I honor my truth and express myself with love. I am ready to expand and embody my divine potential. Take a deep breath and imagine light flowing through your four bodies, clearing restriction and filling you with radiant freedom. Remember, self-limitation isn't who you are. It's a story your energy once believed for protection, but you have the power to rewrite it. As Wayne Dyer said, you are not stuck where you are unless you decide to be. Thank you for joining me on the BodyMaitre podcast. Until next time, stay aware, stay empowered, and stay aligned.